a really important milestone. There's still a long way to go, though. We still need to see how the vaccine performs in older people who are more at risk of severe disease than the people we vaccinated in this study. So that's the subject of future work, and there'll be more publications to come. And then, as we heard, the vaccine is inducing the kind of immune responses that we think are associated with protection against coronavirus, and we're very pleased to see that. We've got both arms of the immune system engaged. We're getting antibodies, neutralizing antibodies are being produced, and a strong T-cell response. The difficulty that we have, and that all vaccine developers have in trying to make a vaccine against this particular virus, is that we don't know how strong that immune response needs to be. So we can't say just by looking at the immune responses whether this is going to protect people or not. And the only way we're going to find out is by doing the large phase 3 trials and wait for people to be infected as part of that trial before we know if the vaccine can work. As soon as any one of the vaccines in development gets that efficacy result, we'll have a much better understanding of what a vaccine needs to do to give us protection. And this is a first step along the way towards getting that result in the future.
But what exactly does this all mean? Well, Professor of Vaccinology at Oxford University, Sarah Gilbert, explains.
So antibodies are in fluids in the body, and they can encounter viruses when they first come into the body, and the antibodies can bind onto the outside of the virus and stop them infecting cells. That's what we mean by neutralizing antibody. It sees the virus, attaches to it as soon as it comes into the body, and blocks it from causing any infection. So that's one part of the immune response. The T cells do a different thing. They don't recognize free viruses, but what they recognize is cells that have been infected with viruses, and the virus is taking over that cell and turning it into a factory to make lots more viruses. So the T cells can recognize which cells have the virus inside them and destroy them.